So I'm going to give you some practical steps and some practical advice to getting this done as fast as possible. First, determine your medium. And by determining your medium, whether it's going to be a bonus or webinar, these are the three big questions. What's my fastest way to get out there and start succeeding? Very important you determine what's going to be your fastest way to help you succeed. Next, what's going to be easiest for you? Let's say you don't know what you're doing. Let's say you have no clue. You're brand new in internet marketing. It might be using a bonus, someone else's product as a bonus. That might be the easiest way. Maybe for you, you might feel comfortable talking, so a webinar could be the easiest way. You have to know which is easiest for you. Last, who do you know that can help you, right? So really start going in your head about who can help you as fast as possible. Very important for your success. You have to know who can be instrumental in helping you succeed in the least amount of time. This could be just as important as the fastest and the easiest way is who can help you. Now, if you don't have anyone, you have to really think about the fastest and the easiest. But if you know someone, they may tell you may give you some really good ways and tell you what your strengths are to get you going in the least amount of time possible. Next, stick with the medium you decide to choose. If you decide to stick with webinars, stick with webinars for a minimum of 2 weeks. So really try focusing on what that medium is and how you can really leverage yourself in that medium for the maximum amount of potential for what you're going to promote. So give yourself a timeline, a deadline that you're going to hit. And then that's when you might want to change the medium. But focus on one thing. Don't think that you can promote webinars and then promote a bonus and then promote a course. Something has to give. And that is, it's going to be how leveraged you are doing the one thing that you can do best. So focus on what you can do best. Stick with that medium and just do the best you can leveraging that. Also, with every person that you meet, every person that you work with, any person that wants to work with you for any of these things, ask them for connections. You don't have to be mean about it or greedy. Just say, hey, who do you know that I could also work with? So once you know someone who's willing to work with you, odds are they know other people who can work with you as well. So having that one connection is just going to open up a lot of doors for you just to go out there and start working with people. And now that you have that one person working with you, each time they give you an introduction, that's going to be such an easier path to go down than trying to start a brand new relationship, because that one connection is going to say, hey, I did this deal with your friend John, and through John we did this, we did this, we did this. That's so much easier than starting from scratch and then talking as if there's no connection. There's not that implied trust. So really, once you make that one connection that's going to work with you and you get it set, don't just do it right from don't do it at the beginning. Once you've established the bonus, once you show the value and what you can give to them, then ask them for introduction. So all you have to say is, hey, do you know anybody else who maybe I can work with? That's all. Now, if they say, I don't know, you might want to dig a little deeper, because usually they do. At the time, they might not think about who to connect you with, but say, well, do you know anybody else in a similar field who you've worked with? Do you know anybody else who maybe you have connected with in the past that this could work for? So make them, that's when you jar their memory. But again, do it in a very gentle, a very friendly way, because again, they're going to be giving you introductions, which are going to be equaling huge money for you, especially when you realize how important it is to start leveraging your list in all the different ways you can leverage your list. Fourth, see if opportunity allows for combinations. Again, don't try forcing too much at once. Let's say you're working with someone doing a bonus, for example. When the bonus is established, that's when you ask for doing potentially a webinar for them. Okay? So that's how you can increase your ability to increase your list, become more valuable to them, and by doing that, again, you're going to start seeing more and more potential for joint ventures and ways for you to make money. So all of these things all work together, but don't try pushing one thing too fast. So if you get one medium, stick with that one medium, but once that medium is established, look for the opportunity to increase what you're doing with them by adding a webinar or by adding a bonus. So let's say all you're doing is webinars. Then think of how you can add a bonus. Whatever it is that you think can increase your opportunity to leverage that relationship in the best way, which is good. It's a good win-win situation for you and for them.